Thank you for joining us today. Before we get into our final game, I have a few announcements to share. At PlayStation, innovation is our passion. And that applies to not just what games you play, but how you play them. Later this year, we will launch a dedicated device that enables you to stream any game from your PS5 console using remote play over Wi-Fi. Internally known as Project Q, it has an 8-inch HD screen and all of the buttons and features of the DualSense wireless controller. We look forward to sharing more information in the near future. I'm also pleased to reveal our first ever PlayStation earbuds, which will bring next generation audio immersion to PS5 and PC. They simultaneously connect to smartphones via Bluetooth. New wireless technology will deliver lossless audio with low latency, giving you outstanding sound quality while you're playing. Look out for more details soon. We hope today's showcase demonstrates our continued commitment to delivering experiences that surprise and delight our players. I want to thank all of you for your unwavering support for PlayStation.
God have mercy upon us.
Whoa, okay, this is one way of doing a video now, isn't it? As you guys can clearly tell by my demeanor, I'm a little shocked at how bad this is for what we just got announced for PlayStation. So if you haven't been paying attention, Project Q, which is now being called PlayStation Portal, is the handheld that we saw at that abysmal showcase, which only shows Spider-Man gameplay and nothing else. It's officially, you know, we got everything for it. There are some key things to take away from this particular breakdown, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all, this is really bad. Now, you would think logically Sony would take everything that the PS Vita was, right, improve upon it and push that in a new particular way to sell and get into the market of mobile, but also put pressure on Nintendo if they wanted to do so. Granted, they're not going to beat Nintendo, but at least give them something to, I don't know, talk about in that particular market, maybe. But it looks like they didn't want to do that at all. Instead, Sony gives you the most bare bones attempt at a handheld I have ever seen. Now, let's go ahead and get into this. So, the price point for the PlayStation Portal is $200. It's not $300, which I originally thought it was going to be. It made sense for it to be $300 with the fact that there's a screen on this, but the fact that it's $200 is really good. That's cool. The $200 are also going to be for the new PlayStation Explorer earbuds. More on those, and of course the Pulse headset, in a second. Those play a key factor in here, and this is why a lot of people are upset about this handheld, on top of the key features that I'm about to list that are not present on this handheld. Everything involving PlayStation Portal looks like a cash grab, and it's really, really bad. Let's go ahead and get into this. So in terms of the features, there is no Bluetooth support whatsoever for PlayStation Portal. None. That's the first strike. Number two, you have to buy a new PlayStation Link compatible headset in order to use for this handheld. Now, there is a mic port at the bottom of this, but I know a lot of you guys may be going, yeah, there's a new mic port, you know, 3.5 millimeter, right? Okay, yes, there is. Unfortunately, though, if you want to take the full use out of this, and this is what everybody's saying, especially IGN after their handheld breakdown, you need to buy the Explorer headphones or Pulse headset. So you need to buy a brand spanking new peripheral in order to get even more out of this. I'm not sure how this is going to work with a basic headset that you already have, but to get the most out of this, you need to buy those new headphones. Mind you, the earbuds are $200. This is $200, and I'm not sure how much the Pulses probably are. They're probably $200 as well, maybe $150. I forgot what it was, but besides the point, you need to go and buy new headphones. It gets even more worse. Let's go ahead and get into this. So there's no local play on this handheld. Okay, so you can't download the games on this, take them where you go and want to play them like you would on a Vita or a PSP. No, you can't do nothing of the sort. This particular handheld is doing everything through a feature that has been around with PlayStation since the PlayStation 3, and that of course is remote play. Now this is old news, we already know about this. However, remote play has been proven time and time again to not be very viable, especially when you have a terrible internet connection. This right here, though you probably can get around certain things, like maybe you can use your Wi-Fi hotspot on your phone to get some signal, maybe you can do that, but there's no guarantee that that's going to give you a smooth actual experience. And what's even more interesting about this, for most of the actual play testing that I've seen for this, everybody has been super close. I'm talking like 1 foot away from the PlayStation 5 testing this handheld. No one has gone super far away from this. No one has gone from the PlayStation headquarters or anything of that nature to play this thing at all. So the question is, how well is the quality of the streams actually going to be? Now Sony did say that they're going to have the options in this to set it up like you would any traditional device. You know, you got your link button, you got your settings and all that stuff, and once you set it up locally with the settings, then it will mimic that of a PlayStation 5 when it's paired up with a PlayStation 5, whether it be yours or a friend's. So they did say that. That's fine. But here's where it starts getting even more weird. There's no media playback. There's no, that's right, you can't listen to music on this thing. Already a RIP feature right there. And again, you're pushing for better headphones, which is weird. It's targeting the same battery life as a basic DualSense controller. So, as you guys can see right here, that's my DualSense. Yes, this is the one with the stick drift. I mean, they all have stick drift, but I play this a lot. You guys already know this. I play this a lot. This little controller is basic. I mean, the battery life is not that great on the DualSense. So the fact that they're targeting this and they can't even give you a precise number on how long the battery life is going to be, that is very concerning as well. And, you know, I look at this, it just makes me think of what could have been. We could have had a second coming of PlayStation Vita 2, proper third-party dev support. You can put those remakes that you like to push so much on this thing. You can really push this to be the next tier type of handheld. You can do everything that I just said and then some, along with those features that was removed from this. That all could have been here. Every feature that I mentioned, by the way, that's gone, is not in here, is actually available right now on a basic PlayStation Vita. PlayStation Vita is extinct, and it's crazy. As extinct as that hardware is, it's still putting to shame newer hardware. It's putting to shame the Switch, and it's putting to shame PlayStation Portal. Imagine that. Who saw that coming in 2023? Overall, man, I know a lot of people might say, oh, I've been using this to go to the bathroom, you know, go with my PS5. So you're gonna spend $200 and another $200 on some earbuds to go to the bathroom to play your PS5, as opposed to just pausing the game and going to the bathroom and coming back and unpausing and continue to play your play experience with the low cost of $0.00. I need you guys to stop acting like simps over PlayStation when it comes to silly options like this. Granted, some of you might buy it, and that's fine. I'm not shaming you to buy it. Enjoy it. But this right here, the market for this is extremely niche, especially without these key features. It's a shame. And the fact that you can't download anything on this directly and just play it on the hardware is another big missed opportunity. This could have been every single thing that made the Vita special and then some, especially amplified with haptic trigger support. Notice I didn't even bring up haptics because, again, that's a given. That's already been confirmed. But imagine how these games could have been. Imagine if Sony said this had everything the Vita had, and then they announced that PSP games and Vita games are compatible with this, and you can play these games at higher performance at 1080p 60 locked, and you would have had even more. Think of how expansive that library could have been and how much more you could have got out of that. You could have had you could have the OG retro PSP game section, the PS Vita for the intermediate people who didn't get into it, and then you got the advanced ones that's running PS5 games. It's insane how I'm thinking about this on the fly, and it makes this handheld 5 times more appealing than what exactly we got right now on this from this. It's a shame. And as far as how it looks, I was harsh on how it looked. It looks okay from what we've seen in the videos. Now that we got the hands on, it looks okay. But I mean, it's already doomed at this point. Without these key features, it's dead on arrival. And on top of that, we're already having issues. Sony, you know this. You're having issue with these little cheap little analog sticks. There is no opportunity. There's no way, for you to change those thumbsticks. So if the thumbsticks go out, you're screwed. If you get stick drift on this new handheld, you're screwed, people. So again, I ask you, what is the point of this handheld and what purpose does it truly serve? It doesn't serve any, and it looks stupid, and it comes across as cheap and a cash grab to get more money out of you in 2023. And that right there is a shame. I should never have to feel about like that when it comes to accessories or peripherals. I should never have to feel like that. I should feel that, you know what? I'm enticed to get that. Why? Because it'll add more to my experience. This adds nothing to your experience. If anything, this is just more of a joke, and it adds a joke to your experience. There's no way, they didn't even find a way to incorporate this thing to make the games feel more, I don't know, interactive at all. There's no new features being thrown into this for this at all. It's like, I don't see it. But that's just me. I'm rambling at this point. That's just me. I don't see it. You guys might see a big improvement in this. Me, I find out, I really think this is the most basic, bare bones, pathetic attempt at a handheld, and it really serves no purpose. And that right there, unfortunately, is the God honest truth. Some of you guys might like it, and it is what it is, but really, it serves no purpose, and it should never have come out. And I'm very, very disappointed. But anyway, I won't be buying it, and I'll be voicing my my opinion. Obviously, with that, I will not be buying that at all, and I'll be moving forward. So, hey, I guess that's the video. I mean, hell, you got Last of Us 2 trending, for God's sake. Don't tell me the remake's coming. Is that true? If that's true, that's gonna be hilarious. But anyway, moving away, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one. You guys be good. I'm out. All right, peace.